Guilt tripping, when they use your kindness against you. You know that sinking feeling when someone says, "After all I've done for you," or "I guess I just care more than you do." That's guilt tripping, one of the most common manipulation tactics, especially aimed at people who care deeply, who give generously, and who want to do right by others. For sensitive souls and empaths, guilt tripping is like a hook. It grabs onto your natural kindness and twists it into an obligation. Suddenly, what you gave freely becomes a debt you're expected to keep paying. What guilt tripping really is. At its core, guilt tripping is about control. Instead of asking directly for what they want or respecting your right to say no, someone tries to make you feel guilty so you'll give in. It's not always loud or dramatic. Sometimes it's subtle. "I guess I'll just do it myself. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine alone." "Wow, I didn't think you'd say no." Each of these is meant to push on your heart, not your logic. It's less about what's fair and more about how easily you can be made to feel responsible for someone else's emotions. Why empaths are prime targets. If you're someone who feels deeply, who notices small shifts in tone or mood, you're already tuned in to other people's needs. You don't want anyone to feel left out, unloved, or abandoned. Manipulators see that empathy as a weakness to exploit. They know you'll bend rather than risk hurting someone. So they lean on guilt, knowing it works. But here's the truth. Kindness is not weakness. The fact that you care is not the problem. The problem is when caring becomes a lever someone else uses to control you. How guilt tripping makes you feel. The hidden cost of guilt tripping is emotional exhaustion. Over time, you may notice confusion. Was I really wrong, or am I just being made to feel wrong? Resentment. Why do I always end up giving more than I planned? Self-doubt. Am I selfish for needing boundaries? Over apologizing. You start saying sorry for things that aren't actually yours to fix. If you've ever left a conversation feeling smaller, burdened, or strangely in debt, you've probably just been guilt tripped. How to break free without hardening your heart. You don't have to stop being kind to stop being manipulated. The key is learning to separate real responsibility from false responsibility. Here are a few gentle steps to start. Pause before responding. Guilt tripping works because it triggers an instant reaction. Take a breath. Remind yourself, their feelings are theirs. My choices are mine. Reframe the pressure. Instead of absorbing the guilt, ask yourself, would I still choose this if guilt weren't in the equation? If the answer is no, that's your clarity. Respond with calm, not defense. For example, instead of apologizing, try, "I understand you're disappointed, but this is what works for me right now." Or, "I hear what you're saying, but I can't take that on." Redefine kindness. Real kindness isn't about sacrificing yourself to keep the peace. It's about giving from a place of freedom, not fear. The empowering shift. When you stop letting guilt trips dictate your choices, you'll notice a powerful shift. You'll still be kind, still be caring, but no longer at the expense of yourself. Manipulators may push harder at first because their old tactics no longer work. But with time, your boundaries teach them that your kindness is a gift, not a leash. And here's the reminder you may need most. You don't owe anyone your peace just because they found a way to make you feel guilty. Your heart is yours. Your choices are yours. And the right people, the ones who truly love you, will never weaponize your kindness against you. In our next episode, we'll dig into another subtle tactic, gaslighting, and how it can make you doubt your own reality. If this reflection brought you a moment of peace or insight, please consider liking the video and subscribing to Purely Voiced. Your support helps this space grow and reach more hearts that need it.